So we're gonna make some awesome capes. Hello, Ugandas here, of the Fortune Ventures. Welcome to our first how-to. Like you've seen, I will show you how you can create, wear and show off your own special cape in Minecraft. Don't forget to check out our other material, it's awesome. So this one is requested by Addictive G. You can check out her channel, she's a YouTuber as well. In contrary to this how-to, in the future we're probably gonna do some more simple how-tos and probably about how to make some good and awesome maps. So stick around. To have a cape we have three options. 1. Go to Minecons or other events of Mojang Minecraft and enjoy a standard cape. 2. Pay a sum of money to Optifine and enjoy standard capes. Or 3. Install the mod MinecraftCapes. Create your own cape like you might have done with your skin and use it for free. In this how-to we're gonna focus on the third. Do note that only people using this mod will see your cape, including yourself. This tutorial expects you are already aware of how to install Forge and how to install mods. You'll also need some basic Photoshop skills to follow along, or if you are brave enough, you can try anyway. I'll be trying to explain things step by step as much as possible. So, let's start and find the MinecraftCapes mod. So we're gonna go to MinecraftCapes.co.uk. And, well, this is their website. The first thing we probably want to do is register for an account. This is necessary, else they will not know which cape belongs to you. So, on the right, go to register, click it, and use your Minecraft username. This is not the username you log in with on Minecraft, but the one that everyone sees. So, well, use that one. So for me it's Ugandas. Use an email, which if you forgot your password they can send it, well, you can reset it, or and give a password so you can access your account and change your cape, and tick the I'm not a robot checkbox. So, and follow, well, and register. After this you can directly log in, so we're gonna do that. Fill in your username and your password. And this is my account. Well, I can check my account, but I want to upload my cape. So if we're gonna look here, we can see this is me with my Fortune Ventures cape. So if we want to place another cape, you can go here, choose cape file, and choose the cape file you want and apply cape. So this is how you will change your cape. And now we want to download the mod, which we do here, and we will be focusing on Forge. So choose the correct version and download the MinecraftCapes Forge. So it will say it might harm your computer. I haven't found anything that might have or might do, so you can just press keep, or in Firefox you can just press save as or save. And the following thing we're gonna do is find a base cape we wanna start with. So go to the gallery and choose maybe special capes, because we are special. We have a lot of capes here, and on the right of the texture file we can see there's a, well, weird shaped thing. That's the texture for the elytra, in case you wonder. And we're gonna start with probably this one. So I will download it. Another thing we're gonna download is on the upload your cape page as well is this little template down here. So you can right click on the template and press save image as and save it as the template. So the following part, we have downloaded the mod. So figure out how you set up your Minecraft. If you haven't set it up at all, go to app data and go to the .minecraft, create a new folder called mods, and not nods but mods, and place the jar file, show in folder, and place it in here like so. Right, like this, right? But if you if you are using game directories, you can go to your launch options, pick the one you want to install it to. So for me, that's probably default 1.11.2, and you can see we have some a game directory. So press the green arrow on the end, go to folder, and here you can see I have a mods folder. If you do not have it created with the exact same name, and like you can see here, it's already installed. So that's all you need to do to install this. So let's start and continue with Photoshop. So first we're gonna open the template. So I'm gonna explain a bit how the layout, the wrapping of this file is. So the red part is the front of the cape, so the part you mostly see. The blue part is the one of the back. These pink stripes, this is the top one, the left one, the left part of your cape, the yellow one is the right part of your cape, and the green one is the bottom. So what we can do is we can start and make our own cape from this part. So this will take a lot more time, and for this tutorial we want to set up and make a cape quite quickly. So for that we have downloaded a cape we like. So I will open it. Alright, there it is. So this is the cape we have chosen, and it's quite purple pinkish with some nice golden touch. So the first part I can advise is try some colors. So press Ctrl U, you'll get this hue and saturation screen, and change the hue value. Just look what it does. So we can make it a bit more blue and cyan, green. Just choose something you quite prefer. So for this tutorial we can go for red. Yes, we can go for red. Okay, so I've applied it and it isn't really as I wanted, because this green part is quite ugly with the red. So what we can do is select it with the selection tool. So you can press M for the selection tool and select all of these yellow, well, previous yellow parts. Just hold shift and you can append selections, and if you want to get rid of some, just hold alt. And well, now we got this part, and well, just make a new layer of it. So press Ctrl J and it'll make a new layer out of it. So now we're gonna do the same with this new layer. Ctrl U and change it to something you like. And I prefer a bit yellow, a bit, tiny bit to the reddish. That is nice. Yes, I like this. Alright, so now we got the basics, well, almost basics of our cape, so we still have this part in the middle. So what we can do is, well, maybe you can just grab a bit out of the right side and edit it, or we can create a new overlay for this part. Select the part, well, the middle part, and you can make a new layer and fill it with the bucket tool or with the shortcut G and fill it with a color. Alright, so next we can go to the layer on the right and press blending options. So we have this interesting tool, or this interesting blending option called gradient overlay, to help us with this quite quickly. Well, we open this and we can see we can choose two colors. And let's see, I want this one, so place it here, and I want this to be red, but a bit more, well, not as dark, but just pick one of these colors, and you can change them afterwards in color palette. Alright, so I kind of like this, and now we're gonna change the other one to a more darkish color, and we make it a bit more light because the front of our cape is, well, probably more in the sun, and the back of the cape is probably more in the dark, so a bit more light to it. Alright, so if you want to make a cape like this in a quickly manner, this is an interesting strategy that will not take too much time of you. So we can select all of these, so hold shift and click them all and press merge layers or Ctrl E. And well, this is our basic from where we will start. So now I want to show you how we can add text to this. Let's see, what do we want to place in here? So maybe I want, just like what we have now, the Fortune Ventures logo. So you can see this quite fits what we want, but it's not entirely as I want. So we can go here to the right, press duplicate layer. Alright, and hide the previous one. And for why I'm doing this is because I want some other rendering options to check out how they turn out. You can see, well, if you have the navigator on, how it looks quite quickly. Let's see, none, sharp, crisp, strong. Well, the strong one helps me a lot because you can see on the right top it already quite looks like, well, it already looks quite readable. So smooth, well, that one doesn't help us. Alright, so we go with strong, and we can add the other one to it again and see if it can help us make it any more clear. Well, it does, so we'll do it like this. Just set the opacity of the one below, and we're gonna merge these. So Ctrl E, or let's see where it is. Well, rasterize. Well, just press Ctrl E, much faster. Right, so we can see we have some bits, some pixels here that go too far, or does it look good? Alright, so we have some pixels on the side that I'm not really happy with, so I will just remove, well, not entirely. I will hold Ctrl Shift J, I will cut it into a new layer and change its opacity to a lot less, maybe like 50. So no, let's see, 75. Okay, like this. So it's still present, but not as present as before. Alright, so merge them again, Ctrl E, And what we're gonna do now is make it more readable. So we can see the top part of the V and of the F, etc. is not really clear. So what we can do is get the pencil tool, which you can do with B. So what we can do is draw a bit more pixels that are quite more present. So I would advise just don't go overboard, don't do too much. So it is white now and I want less white, so I will do the color picker, choose one of the brighter colors and draw with that. Now we can already see in the right top corner it's getting more clear, so I will make these more clear. And of the F I want them more clear, like this, alright, and this. Well, and now we can see the V has some more, well, anti-aliased, lighter color or darker color white. So we're gonna choose one of those and add them. So now we have quite, except this little pixel there, you can see it's this one. It's a bit too bright. So we can choose that color, make it less bright, erasing them or something if you prefer that, and change the color until you have one that you prefer, like this. Alright, so now we have the F and the V of, well, our channel, Fortune Ventures. Well, for our type, our F and V are not aligned because we have a little, we call it a little, oh yeah, because we have a little leaf. So we're gonna move this part, so you can select it, pick the move tool, V, like this, and place it a bit down, like this. And now we can add a little leaf. Well, we do not have a lot of pixels, so this is kind of our leaf. So select it and place it maybe there. And we're gonna start with a simple green color. Alright, so I'm gonna add the leaf. So choose the pocket tool and fill the selected area. And now we have a leaf here. So we can try and move it. So press the move tool and press the arrow buttons to move it around. And you can see, well, it's almost like we want. Alright, this is a bit hard, but we can do something different. So we can duplicate the leaf, add into a new layer, and move it to the side. Change its opacity a bit less, yes, like this. That looks better. Gives a bit depth to it. Well, I think this is good enough for now. One thing I'm not glad with is the color of this leaf. It's a bit too bright. We can merge these together, and well, I'm not really happy with the colors, so we can change the saturation. Well, that doesn't really do what I want, but we can do the lightness. That does help me a little, and I want to bring the greenish color a bit more to the red. So let's see if I put the saturation to 100, we can see the difference. You can see it goes a little bit to the yellow, and it helps me a bit more to, yes, so it fits more with the rest. Alright, so we're gonna place the saturation back to 0 and lightness to something I like, more, a bit more dark, yeah, like this. Alright, so I still want one thing, is the F. I want it to be a bit longer. Let's see, color picker, choose the color, choose the correct layer to name them. So double click on the name and give it a name, FV text maybe, and this is the leaf color, like that. And we're gonna add to the text, make the F a little bit longer. So now we can see we have the FV logo as I want. So if you like to add any other details to your, well, cape, feel free to do anything with it. Like maybe this might look interesting, or well, something like this can all be quite interesting. Maybe remove those little bits, so, and maybe give them a color, Ctrl U, and oh yeah, if they are quite white, change the color, set the saturation to almost 100 or exactly, and change the lightness. And then we can choose a color we'd like. I will go a bit with the yellow because it fits with the rest. Right, make it less bright, like this. Desaturate it a bit. Alright, like that. So now we have our very own Fortune Ventures cape. So for the next thing you will need to do is, well, save it to PSD if you like, for later editing. And now we'll do save as, and we're gonna save it as a PNG and give it a proper name. So for us it is the Fortune Ventures tutorial cape. Save it, press OK, and now we're gonna go to MinecraftCapes. So we had this, the link on top, upload cape. If you didn't log in again, or if you did, log you out again. And well, go to upload cape again. Choose a cape file, and for me, well, these are our own capes. Mine for the tutorial is around here. Oh, so I placed it wrong. It's in the downloads folder now, and this is the Fortune Ventures tutorial cape. So I will choose it, apply cape, and wait a little while. Now it will say if you do not see your cape, go into the game and change the skin customization and the cape to on. I'll show you in a bit. So this is our new cape. It's a fairly simple one. I like the FV, maybe I will add them to our own cape. Alright, so now we're gonna see if it works in Minecraft. So start it up, and we gonna choose default, well, 1.11.2. That's our own profile, so we can differentiate from all of our other Minecraft stuff. You can choose multiplayer, single player, doesn't matter. Well, I will do single player right now. Just open a world. Alright, so let's see if it is working. See, well, F5, and we see our cape, our newly made awesome cape. So if this didn't work, press escape, go to options, skin customization, and yeah, well, enable the capes. And from now on, if anyone is using this mod and you both apply the cape, you can see each other's capes. Awesome. So I hope you enjoyed, and that this how-to was very useful to you. If you have any ideas or suggestions of another how-to or something you're interested in, just send them over, comment below, and well, maybe it will be the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and go watch our other stuff. We do a lot of entertainment on our channel and we are quite busy to grow, so help us out. And if you made your own custom cape, send them over, make a screenshot and send them over to our Twitter or our Google+. You can find the links below in the description. Hope it was useful. If it was, hit that like button and see you next time on a new tutorial or a new episode of Fortune Ventures. Bye bye.